allow me to recount an incident that unfolded during an annual YouTube live and televised mukbang eating competition. I'm Matt from Mad Matt, one of the rival mukbangers, and what transpired that day was nothing short of a chaotic turn of events. On the surface, one of my competitors, Jake from Jake the Foodie, and I appeared friendly and fun on camera, both running successful mukbang channels with huge followings. However, behind the scenes, the rivalry was intense, and our interactions were far from pleasant. Each of us was eager to outshine the other in the pursuit of mukbang dominance. The annual competition was a highly anticipated event, bringing together the creme de la creme of mukbangers. It was an opportunity to showcase our eating prowess, garner even more subscribers, win the prize title of the champ, and even obtain massive sponsorship deals. And of course, sponsorship means money. To be crowned the winner of these competitions was no small feat. Little did everyone know that this event would turn into a life-threatening event orchestrated by none other than myself. Yep, Mad Matt. The night was filled with the aroma of various cuisines as the competition unfolded on the grand stage. Popular mukbangers were handpicked from around the world where they're showcasing their talents, delighting their fans, and competing for the coveted title of Mukbang King. And my biggest threat, standing in the way of my victory and success, Jake and I were both determined to claim that crown. As the competition progressed, tensions between us heightened. The smiles we flashed on camera were replaced by subtle glares off stage. Our respective crews, aware of the explosive rivalry, maintained an uneasy truce, ensuring the competition remained professional as best they could. In a bid to sabotage my frenemy, I devised a plan to introduce an element of danger into his meal. Peanuts, a known harmful addition for their potential to cause a severe allergic reaction. You see, I knew that Jake was highly allergic to peanuts. And I didn't even need to gather intel to gain this juicy fact. Jake readily mentioned the little nugget himself many times during his own episodes. Ha! With my plan set in motion, the goal was not just to out-eat him, but to eliminate him from the competition entirely. Oh, so wrong, but it felt so right in my eyes. During a panel interview break in the live broadcast, as the cameras continued to roll and viewers eagerly watched, I discreetly went back in food prep and planted peanuts in Jake's serving of our fourth dish. The atmosphere was charged with excitement, completely unaware of the perilous act unfolding backstage. As my rival enthusiastically dug into his next meal, what I expected occurred. His face reddened, and panic seized him as he struggled to breathe. The initial cheers from the audience gave way to gasps of horror as the severity of the situation became apparent. It was a race against time to save his life during what was supposed to be a friendly competition. Before the producers could intervene, someone in the crowd, a vigilant spectator, rushed forward with an EpiPen, injecting it into my rival's thigh. The crowd held its collective breath, uncertain of the outcome. Slowly, the swelling subsided, and Jake, though visibly shaken, regained his composure. The potentially lethal crisis had been averted, but my role in orchestrating this happening remained a secret. The aftermath was tumultuous. The event organizers scrambled to address the incident, vowing to tighten security measures for future competitions. Ending the show early, they gave the trophy to a relative newcomer to the game. A girl named Amber. Fresh meat. Interesting. And I, the assailant, disguised as a concerned mukbang enthusiast, skillfully blended into the crowd, my knowledge of the malicious deed hidden beneath a well-crafted facade of innocence and shock. The investigation that followed proved fruitless, for I had taken meticulous steps to erase any trace leading back to me. Jake and the competition organizers remained in the dark about my conniving scheme. The incident, while casting a dark shadow on the competition, did little to quell the rivalry between us. In the weeks that followed, the mukbang community rallied together, condemning the reckless act that had marred the prestigious event. Blah. 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 Little did they suspect that the orchestrator of the chaos was none other than me, secretly reveling in the messy seed I had sown. Despite the near tragedy, the mukbang community continued to flourish. The incident, though regrettable, prompted increased vigilance and precautions during future events. Mukbangers learned that, in the pursuit of success, the line between healthy competition and malicious intent must never be crossed. The taste of rivalry left a bitter aftertaste, forever altering the dynamics of our feud. Yet, my role in that deadly happening, exploiting the mayhem for my personal gain, remained shrouded in secrecy. an insidious truth destined to stay hidden forever. Let me narrate an unsettling happening that unfolded during a seemingly innocent ASMR livestream. As an avid male viewer of distinctive ASMR channels, I stumbled upon one that took a disturbingly horrific turn. The ASMR trend has flooded the internet, with various channels popping up to cater to different preferences. From loud chewing to tapping and cutting, ASMR aimed to relax the mind through peculiar sounds. One such channel, Slash with Amelia, stood out to me, primarily because of Amelia's expertise as a butcher. Amelia's videos showcased not only the meticulous process of meat cuts and deboning, but also indulged in the consumption of substantial portions, making it like a mukbang. The squelching sounds, strangely soothing, accompanied the ASMR experience of both meat preparation and hearty eating. In the realm of peculiar ASMR, Amelia's uploads, featuring the chopping and devouring of large quantities like 5 steaks, 2 whole chickens, and even a fourth of a deer, caught by her father, an avid hunter, became a consistent source of relaxation in my routine. However, a peculiar disruption began to overshadow her content. During her live streams, a kind of creepy-looking elderly woman would abruptly enter the frame, dancing in front of the camera. Amelia seemed annoyed but quickly resumed her butchering after a few minutes. These interruptions led to a decline in subscribers, as many viewers, not finding it funny but disruptive to the flow, grew frustrated and unsubscribed. Despite the controversy, I continued to support Amelia, believing her to be unjustly blamed for the interruptions. One day, a community post announced an exciting surprise livestream featuring exotic meat. The guessing game was set, promising 4 lucky winners a personal meet and greet with Amelia. Meat spelled M-E-A-T. Clever. The community buzzed with excitement, but the channel's subscription numbers remained stagnant. The highly anticipated day arrived, and I took an extended lunch break to tune in. The live stream began with Amelia in front of a black screen, challenging viewers to guess the exotic meat she was about to butcher. The comments section was flooded with a myriad of guesses, from ostrich fillets to beaver sausage. As the list of exotic meats dwindled, frustration mounted among viewers, accusing Amelia of scamming for the purpose of views. The once thriving live stream turned into havoc, with accusations and colorful insults filling the comments section. Many viewers left the stream, but despite the tumult, I chose to stay, finding ease in the soothing sounds of Amelia's work. Suddenly a new comment appeared, and Amelia acknowledged my presence. She zoomed out the camera, revealing a horrifying sight, a human corpse with no limbs laid across the table. In stunned silence, I watched as Amelia grabbed limbs from a bucket, danced around with them, and proceeded to perform gruesome acts with an autopsy saw. The chilling scene unfolded before me, with Amelia scooping brains onto a plate and indulging in the macabre feast. I couldn't divert my eyes, trapped in the horrifying spectacle until a coworker's voice behind me broke the trance. My coworker, Jonathan, expressed shock at the gruesome scene on my screen, highlighting the difference between what I expected and the reality of ASMR. I excused myself, explaining that I needed to take the rest of the day off, and rushed to the bathroom to collect myself. The image of Amelia's disturbing actions haunted me, and the realization of what I witnessed sent me into a fit of nausea. The unthinkable act had shattered the illusion of relaxation that ASMR once provided. I informed my manager, drove home, and attempted to distract myself with a shower, but the sickening images remained. Days later, Amelia reached out through YouTube comments, addressing me directly. She claimed the exotic meat was her own grandmother, inviting me to a meet, greet, and eat. The bizarre message left me terrified, and I promptly unsubscribed and blocked her on all social media platforms. The story took an even darker turn when I learned that someone else had witnessed the horrifying live stream and reported it to the police. Amelia was subsequently sent to a psychiatric ward. The unsettling experience prompted me to distance myself from ASMR, finding reassurance in other forms of relaxation. Weeks passed, and I thought the disturbing chapter was behind me until a random phone call brought back the chilling memories. A voice on the other end claimed to be Amelia, suggesting that her grandmother wanted me to join in the grotesque feast. The call sent shivers down my spine, and I decided to unsubscribe from all ASMR channels and find comfort in other types of videos. The switch in my online viewing habits not only provided a mental escape, but also contributed to rebuilding a sense of normality and peace.